Critics are going hard after a liberal media member for vile comments about Melania Trump. The former First Lady appears to signal her support for reproductive rights in a video out.
Have you ever noticed how fast a media personality's life can unravel? One moment, they're confidently voicing opinions. The next, they're caught in a legal storm. That's exactly where SunnyHostin finds herself. Allegedly facing a crisis that threatens everything she's built, Hostin is entangled in two major scandals: her husband's reported fraud case and a high-stakes defamation lawsuit with Melania Trump. With her reputation on the line, could this be the downfall of her career? The stakes have...
Individual freedom is a fundamental principle that I safeguard. Without a doubt, there is no room for compromise when it comes to this essential right that all women possess from birth: individual freedom.
SunnyHostin built her brand on sharp legal analysis and bold opinions, but now she's allegedly facing the same scrutiny she once directed at others. While she maintains a confident front on The View, insiders claim her world is unraveling behind the scenes. Legal battles, financial risks, and personal betrayals have created an unprecedented storm around her. But is there more to the story? Could the truth be even more shocking than what's already unfolding?
Hates him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so we can all
That's a
agree on
given.
that. That's a given. I also think that she wants to take him out. She does not want to be the First Lady anymore.
They agree with you.
She doesn't want to be the First Lady. She destroyed the Rose Garden. Who hates Christmas? Melania Trump hates Christmas. She doesn't want to decorate for Christmas. She doesn't want anything to do with him. She doesn't want to sleep in the same room with him. She can't tolerate him.
Allegedly.
And she does.
Yeah, how do you know all this?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know all this.
Allegedly. That's why I say allegedly.
At the heart of this scandal is SunnyHostin's husband, Dr. Emmanuel Hostin, once a respected orthopedic surgeon. However, his reputation now faces serious damage amid allegations of fraud. Reports suggest he's entangled in one of New York's largest insurance fraud cases, a legal battle with potentially devastating consequences. If the accusations hold up in court, the fallout could be catastrophic, not just for his career, but for their financial stability and Sunny's own public image.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we can all agree on that. That's a given. I also think that she wants to take him out.
That's unfortunate.
Wow. I mean, that is violent. They've got to stop talking like that about a former president who's had 2 assassination attempts. I mean, that's just ignorant.
Adding another layer of intrigue, whispers suggest Emmanuel Hostin has secretly cooperated with authorities to protect himself. Allegedly, he provided enough information to locate others, even possibly his own wife. If true, the repercussions could go far beyond legal penalties, shaking their marriage, finances, and Sunny's career. Could Emmanuel's alleged betrayal be the driving force behind Sunny's aggressive legal pushback? If so, the fallout from this scandal might be even more explosive than anyone anticipated.
Yeah, I saw you on The View.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's been overwhelming my past couple days.
Yeah, is that annoying?
No.
No?
No, I mean, it's just, when I was on there, I really had no idea how it was going to land with the audience. So I just went in there, did my thing. I had no idea what to expect. I didn't know who SunnyHostin was. I actually still really don't know.
While Sunny publicly stands by her husband, insiders suggest cracks are beginning to show. Rumors claim Emmanuel feels abandoned, alleging that Sunny is more focused on protecting her public image than supporting him through this crisis. Their once solid marriage is reportedly under immense strain, with some sources claiming they're nearing a breaking point. As legal troubles mount and tensions rise, the question remains, will their relationship survive the pressure? Or is this the beginning of a very public unraveling for the Hostins?
I mean, it is a rabies-infested hen house.
And at the same time, it seemed like the most interesting part was their audience seemed to be on my side.
Yes.
And that's their audience.
Yes. Well, their audience is not really their audience. Their audience is a group of people they bring in to watch television shows. You know, I don't know if you've ever seen audiences before for TV shows, but a lot of them are paid. They're paid to be there. So, because they have to guarantee that there's going to be people there. So there's services that you hire. And when a show gets really, really popular, you know, like Letterman or something like that, obviously it has its own fan base.
Right.
But the most shocking twist? speculation that Sunny emotionally checked out of the marriage long before Emmanuel's legal troubles began. Allegations suggest she distanced herself, leaving him feeling isolated. Could this be why he allegedly cooperated with investigators? Was it purely self-preservation or an act of revenge? As the drama unfolds, the truth behind their crumbling relationship may be more scandalous than anyone imagined.
Was accused of federal insurance fraud and, quote, getting kickbacks by performing surgery and billing a company that insured taxi companies and Uber and Lyft drivers. According to the documents, he knowingly provided fraudulent medical and other healthcare services, including arthroscopic surgery.
The lawsuit against Emmanuel Hostin isn't just any legal battle. It falls under the Racketeer-Influenced and Corrupt Organizations RICO Act, a law typically used to prosecute organized crime. The accusations are severe, including fraudulent billing, performing unnecessary surgeries, and manipulating the insurance system to pocket millions. With nearly 700 pages of evidence allegedly implicating multiple medical professionals, the case is both complex and highly damaging. If these allegations hold up, the consequences could go far beyond financial ruin. Emmanuel's medical career could be finished. Even more concerning, if any connection to Sunny is established, her own legal expertise could turn against her. Could she face repercussions simply because of her association with him? The stakes have never been higher.
Firm American Transit was then billed in exchange for kickbacks and other compensation, which were disguised as dividends or other cash distributions. Emmanuel denied the allegations via a statement through his lawyer, telling Daily Mail that his client, quote, denies each and every allegation and that the lawsuit is a blanket, scattershot, meritless lawsuit by a near-bankrupt insurance carrier.
Determined to protect herself, Sunny has allegedly come out swinging, calling the accusations baseless and even threatening a defamation countersuit. She insists she's being unfairly targeted in an attempt to destroy her reputation. However, critics argue this could be a strategic distraction, shifting focus from more serious allegations. As the legal battle intensifies, the question remains, is Sunny a victim of false claims, or is there more to the story?
Her husband accused of committing federal insurance fraud in a lawsuit, okay? Now, let's read this. Rob, is this a video?
Well, I have this. I'll show you this. About
Let me just read this and I'll come to you. So, Dr. Emmanuel Manny Hostin, an orthopedic surgeon and husband of The View co-host
SunnyHostin,
is accused in December lawsuit fraudulently billing insurance. By the way, this is a Daily Caller story I'm reading. The lawsuit alleges Hostin knowingly provided fraudulent medical and other healthcare services in exchange for kickbacks and or compensation, and names him among nearly 200 defendants in one of New York's largest
If Sunny's defense fails, the consequences could be devastating. The financial stakes alone are massive, with asset forfeiture claims threatening their properties, luxury cars, and investments. But beyond money, this could be a defining moment in her career. Can she maintain her credibility while being linked to a high-profile fraud case? One of the most shocking twists is the speculation surrounding Emmanuel's alleged cooperation with federal authorities. Reports suggest several of his co-defendants have already flipped, cutting deals to reduce their sentences in exchange for evidence. With his options shrinking, could Emmanuel have done the same? If so, the fallout could be even more explosive, potentially dragging Sunny deeper into the legal storm that threatens everything she's built.
Attorney Daniel Twites denies the allegations, calling the lawsuit a meritless attempt by a near-bankrupt insurance carrier to intimidate doctors and restrict healthcare benefits. The case involves claims that Hostin performs unnecessary surgeries on patients after minor accidents without exploring less invasive treatments, with American Transit citing New York's 1974 no-fault law as contributing to widespread insurance fraud. Vinny.
However, while Emmanuel cannot testify against his wife, some claim he has allegedly provided indirect evidence that could still be damaging to her. If true, this means the person she once trusted most might be the very reason she stands to lose everything.
So, oh man, it's just The View. Just a person, the SunnyHostin that we all love from one of my favorite shows on The View. And it's always, Tom, what'd you always say? It's always the people that always do the pointing. And it always comes back to them, all right? So when you said this is the largest RICO case ever filed in the state of New York, you guys wrap that around your brain. That's bigger than the mafia case. Like
Despite her composed public appearances, insiders claim Sunny is growing increasingly anxious. If the legal system turns against her, she risks financial ruin, professional disgrace, and personal heartbreak all at once. The luxurious life she's built could disappear overnight. Critics call it ironic. Sunny has spent her career holding others accountable, yet now she's allegedly under investigation herself. Could her downfall serve as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked power in the media? As the pressure mounts, the truth behind this scandal may be more shocking than expected.
The family and launched a public smear campaign. And Sunny actually doubled down after we saw a letter that Mark Garagos sent to American Transit and their lawyers. Sunny, she issued her own statement, doubling down, saying, "Leave my family alone."
So I know you said that they hired Mark Garagos as their new lawyer. Do you think he has exactly what it takes to clear their name?
Aster, listen, Mark Garagos has worked on some of the most famous cases we've seen. He's used to this kind of high-profile lawsuit, and they're taking...
As if her husband's legal troubles weren't enough, Sunny now faces another major lawsuit, this time from none other than Melania Trump. Allegedly, comments she made during a segment on The View sparked outrage within the Trump camp. While the exact details remain unclear, Melania has reportedly decided to take legal action. Defamation cases are notoriously tough to fight, and if Melania's legal team builds a strong case, the financial consequences could be severe. Beyond monetary damages, this lawsuit could further tarnish Sunny's credibility, making her a potential liability for The View. With multiple legal battles closing in, Sunny's once unshakable career now faces its most serious test yet.
Companies, from taxi drivers, Uber drivers, and Lyft drivers, he was performing unnecessary surgeries and then providing fraudulent medical services in exchange for the kickbacks. Here's a clip I want you guys to see of SunnyHostin on The View, Tom, basically implicating her husband in this type of a scheme. Play the clip, Rob.
Wait, hold on. Let Sunny get in here.
I mean, I agree with mostly everything that's been said. I mean, we know that, only about 31% of Americans trust our healthcare system. We have a terrible healthcare system. And
with lawsuits mounting, many wonder if Sunny can weather the storm. Network insiders allegedly worry about the negative attention she's bringing to The View, with rumors swirling that ABC executives are reconsidering her future. Could this legal turmoil ultimately cost her the seat she's held for years?
So, oh man, it's just The View. Just a person, the SunnyHostin that we all love from one of my favorite shows on The View. And it's always, Tom, what'd you always say? It's always the people that always do the pointing, and it always comes back to them, all right? So when you said this is the largest RICO case ever filed in the state of New York, you guys wrap that around your brain. That's bigger than the mafia case, like the mafia.
If Sunny loses these lawsuits, the consequences could be devastating. Not only could she be forced to pay massive damages, but her reputation as a legal expert might be permanently damaged. The big question remains, can she recover from this, or is the beginning of the end for her career? Do you think Sunny will successfully fight off these lawsuits, or is her career on the verge of collapse? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe for more updates on this unfolding legal drama. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.